Hello, Innisfil. This week coming up, April the 18th to the 24th, we're celebrating volunteers in the town of Innisfil. Volunteering is the most fundamental act of citizenship and generosity in our society. And we are so blessed here in Innisfil to have such a wide range of volunteers. We have police and firefighter volunteers. We have people who have passions, be it horticultural or our rail trail, our Cooksdown Rail Trail, or many volunteers that work through the town on our Heritage Committee, our Accessibility Committee. We're just so fortunate here. One of the brightest shining stars in our volunteer community is our Rotary. And with me here today is Ann Smith. Ann is the president of Rotary. And I believe our Rotary just celebrated an anniversary last year, didn't we, Ann?
Yes, thank you, Mayor Dollin, for having us here today. We were celebrating our 10th anniversary as a club during 2020. Unfortunately, due to the COVID crisis, we were not able to celebrate the way we had planned to celebrate. So our celebration at this point, we were going to put it off until this year, but I think now it is going to be put off until next year. So it will be our 12th anniversary by the time we actually get to celebrate. As you know, Innisfil Rotary is a service club, and our motto is service above self, and we really want to help in all the communities that Rotary is represented. COVID kind of put a little wrinkle into that for us. We're not able to be out and about amongst the community as much as we would like to be, but when COVID first hit last year, we really didn't have a break in our meetings when we moved to Zoom meetings every Wednesday morning at 7:30 a.m. and we continue to meet every single Wednesday morning. We have great speakers that still come and present to us every week. But despite COVID, we still want to help in the community. So we kind of looked out there and said, what are the most critical needs in our community that we have to address when the COVID crisis hit? And the two that we immediately focused on was the food bank and C4K. So we contributed to the food bank. We gave two or three contributions to the food bank. One was a cash donation. The second one was we actually purchased funds through a local grocery store for all the essentials that the food bank needed and delivered those to the food bank. The third one was a very interesting contribution that was suggested by one of our long-term Rotary members: feminine hygiene products. They are expensive, and we felt during this crisis that that would be a major issue for some of the women in our community. So we did an internal fundraising for that. And we again, through a local grocery store, were able to buy quite a lot of feminine hygiene products at cost, and we delivered them through the food bank. So they are being distributed through the food bank, and we also donated to C4K. As far as C4K, they're such a great organization that we like to be aligned with. At Christmas time, one of our Rotary members puts together, she sews bags, and we fill those bags with hygiene products for teens. Toothpaste, gift cards, face wash, mouthwash, all kinds of things. And I think we did about 35 to 40 of those, and we distributed those through C4K. And we also contributed to C4K for them to purchase winter boots for the families, for the kids that needed winter boots amongst the community. So that was one that we were able to help as well. Through the sale of cash calendars, we were able to contribute money to the KOA campground for kids with cancer. And that's another important charity within our community. Besides that, we had a 50-50 draw, which was mainly virtual, though when the farmers market was open last year, we were able to sell some of the tickets at the farmers market. And the proceeds from that were going to support local causes as well. And I'm pleased to announce that our popular Beer for a Year tickets are soon going to be offered. Again, we'll probably do this through virtual means, but they're going to be offered very soon. And we also continue to support eradication of polio throughout the world. That is a very important initiative that the Rotary clubs throughout the world are all focused on. And we're happy to say we're this close. Only Pakistan and Afghanistan still have polio cases in the world, thanks to the efforts of the Rotary Club. So I think, Mayor Dolan, that's kind of like a summary of what we've been doing. We want people to know we're still here. We still want to help. If anybody wants any help of any means and they think Rotary can help them, please reach out to us. You can contact us through our website at the Innisfil Rotary. And if you leave a message, we will get back to you. So that's kind of a summary of what we're up to right now.
Thank you so much, President Smith. You really do live your motto, and so many projects. And I also want to give a big shout out for the Rotary Trail, which is behind Town Hall, because I get to use that from time to time over my lunch break. So I want to personally thank you for that. And all of the other service clubs, our Legion, the Innisfil Community Events Corporation, and all those moms and dads that volunteer for soccer and hockey, and I don't know where we'd be without you all. So thank you all. And I hope that, as President Smith says, next year we can celebrate in person.